Hello and welcome back to more Euro Truck 2 Simulator. Sort of the part 2 to my little journey here. Hope to, making it to Leige. I know after last time I sort of left you guys all hanging after my quick update. But I figured I'd let you guys finish feeding the fight. Or fight, drive. Whatever that is. I've got to remap that one key because every time I start recording it takes a screenshot and that's annoying. Because I have a... Alright. Okay, yeah, if you guys do notice my camera snapping around, that's me trying to keep my camera on straight. But in other news, after that last one, I did actually find some... Took a small break. Got to the port, as you can tell. Actually, got to the port, took a... whatever. You get my point. But there is a multiplayer mod for this, and I will be diving into that. Probably be running with the fail race guys, which is hence the... oh, let's see, since this is just single player. This is the livery they will be running in. I figured I'd join in on it. So yeah. Just escape to power on here. Guess I'm going to do the correct thing here and walk over a lane. And just start driving. Actually, more driving. It's now nighttime, which means I can do that. Bright lights. Though don't really need them in this area. Yeah, it's not much has changed on the truck. I mean, the livery was there last time, and just me not having to have put it on. Yeah, 50 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it's my biggest gripe about this game is in Britain. Everything is conveniently in miles an hour. In the rest of this, I have to actually use the gauge to try and figure out what's what. Because everywhere else it's in kilometers an hour. Because you notice we're doing about 50 kilometers an hour. Kilometers. And I'm putting along at about 29, 30 miles an hour. This is painful. I guess I have it set on cruise control so I don't have to try and, well, hold that with the throttle because that's hard. Especially for these long stretches of road. Double gear down, and yes, here's the use of ninth. That occasional acceleration I need, and do the correct thing again to move over a lane. Come on. We're now 10th gear and now hitting 45. Yeah. That's so much a 140 horsepower motor does. Pulling out. What in the world is going on there? I have no idea, but I'm glad I saw that ahead of time. So yeah. Motorway in France. Is that water? That looks like to be water. Okay. Alright, put that in high gear now that I'm at speed. Hit the cruise control to get my finger a brake and steer. So yeah, it's I can't really say too much. It's not much changed since the last time. Still doing my thing. Had this thing perfectly centered, darn it. And okay, let's see here. Now if you'll watch in the mirrors as I run over a curb, I can't really see it since I'm at highway speed. But maybe once we get to Leige, I will show you the little trick this truck has. This truck has a neat little trick of the center axle actually steering, which I think's neat, though I don't really know how neat that is to other people, but to me it is. But at least give you guys the once around to the truck. Once I get there. As you can tell in game, we've got about 3 hours, well, probably about 4 hours to get there. I am going to be hot-footing it a little bit. As I get a little wobbly coming onto this straight here. But yeah, I'm just going to try and get around here as quick as we can. I mean, it's not a race, but I just like being done with the portion of it as quick as I can, because it's annoying. And oops, are they going to open up another lane, or is that sign Lion? Because I've seen the signs lie quite a bit in this game. Don't know why, they just seem to lie. It's saying there's going to be a lane there. As I keep hitting that rumble curb. Ah, pull off lane. I'm good with that. So yeah. Just driving down the road I haven't been down. It's sort of trying to see what's up with it. I mean, it is a blessing that they do have so many lights on it, which is a huge help to me. Even though it does mean I don't have to run these. But there doesn't really look to be much to need it for. There's other places I've been where I'm going along a 2-lane road and there's no lights. The brights on this help a lot. And it's amazing. Mind you, I have a whole bunch of other lights on this thing. And they do absolutely bupkis. I mean, I've got a set of lights above and below, and they do nothing. I have a horn. 2 of them, actually. Rumble strip. Yeah. Who says you can't have fun with the air horns? As we go up a small hill. And no, I'm not going to downshift it. I just don't see the point in it, so I'll pick the speed back up. Don't want to go to Brussels. There we go. These are areas I like having the brights on. Though it's not overly needed in this area. And it looks like we got another one, so I'm not going to bother changing lanes here. I mean, this isn't the most exciting thing, but if you look at it, we've been recording for, trying to look at the recording and what I'm doing. Bad idea. For about 8 minutes. Hey, as a car finally comes up and passes me. You know, probably about 9 minutes at this point. 8.5, 9 minutes. That's what I'm just reading out of the corner of my eye, trying to do this and drive. So yes, you can tell I can't do multiple things and drive. I am that untalented. But yeah, it's, I mean, in that time we've cut it down to pretty much 2 hours. I mean, that's not bad. It just takes time. I mean, there's not a whole lot of curves. I mean, the map's completely shrunken down. So, I mean, this might just be a vague understanding of where this goes in reality. As this lane ends. Darn it. Hope I had room on that guy. But that ends just in time for me to head off towards Leige. So we're getting close, so now we're going on to the 2-lane road stuff. There's a hill rumble stripping. Whatnot. Truck up here doesn't look to be going fast, so. That trailer's a little closer. Closer to that fence than I liked. Oh yeah, that helps so much having that bigger motor. Alright, now let's switch lanes again. Just gonna be a good citizen of the road. Don't see the point of being a left lane hog. I think we've all seen our fair share of those and we all hate them. Then again, if you watched my video on Saturday, you're probably wondering what that was about. I guess I'll explain that here as we got probably about another 5-10 minutes on this. But that video I put up on 2 Saturdays ago on the 21st of June, or whenever this comes out, it was the 21st of June. That video was me at British Field Day in my hometown. If you look it up, you will find it. Just do British Field Day and the year it is. You will find it. I guarantee it. But, yeah, I went around the little tiny road course in my daily driver. Yeah, my daily driver Land Rover. And that was a rather tight course this year. It's on my other channel I have some stuff of what it was in the past. I guess didn't quite need to do that, but I feel better in this lane anyways. Yes, I know, hard yellow, probably shouldn't do it. I'm not quite as familiar with the European laws versus the American. That's just a heads up here. I'm going off what I know as an American driver to follow the rules. I mean, the game's enjoyable and this line ends. Actually, this game would be a great one for the Oculus Rift. That and a steering wheel? Perfect. But yeah, I don't have one. I don't feel like buying one. And if I was to spend that type of money, I'd much rather buy a set of Google glasses. But yeah, back to that video. That was me going around a small, tight, they called it a rally course, though I'd call it a sort of an autocross course for British vehicles. Fastest time was probably 36, 37 seconds. I didn't stay till the end of the day to find out for sure. But yeah, I managed to, I was the fastest SUV around the track. I think I was the only SUV around the track. So if you put that in perspective, it's really not that impressive, but I mean, if you watch the video, you see how many times I go around the chatter. I've been doing that for a couple years. I love every chance I get to go out there. Okay, sure, I'm a land yacht. No, wait, more or less a boat out there. But still fun. And it's sometimes fun to see the SUV struggle because I put on a show. And everyone enjoys it when they see the SUV doing something that probably shouldn't be doing. Let's see here, we're down to the last 30 minutes of this drive. Or 18 miles. So, let's just keep going. This must be Leige exit 1. I must be on exit 2. I'll take second exit. But yes, here in a moment I will show you the truck and then we will call it good. Get off the line. Me. Yep, here's the exit. Ooh, 2 parts to Leige. I'm gonna actually have to head back to the other part. But yeah, I'll drop this off. Oh. Yeah, sorry about cutting the corner there. That was going too fast, too fast. But yeah. There we go. Much better, especially when I can use the whole cornering. Whatnot. Alright, sorry if I just went quiet on you. I hit focus mode. And that will happen, but I'm having to do something tight like that. Yeah, I probably should stop for light, but I had the momentum. And I did not want to lose my momentum. And my most favorite part of doing this. There, this is where you'll actually see the front of the truck. And that's how many lights I have on it. And they are useless. Yeah, because I get that spread no matter what I do, so. Alright, here. Alright, come on. I mean, yes, you saw there was an auto park thing, but I refused to auto park. Our reverse skills are crappy enough, so. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that's actually one of my best ones. Do that. I don't know, I hit the parking brake I just do. And then I hit the disconnect. And there you go. We have now driven from Manchester to Leige, basically. And I'm still level 10. And yeah, as you can tell, some stuff here. I get bonuses for everything. And all that fun stuff, so. Anyways, here, I'm just going to go back and hit the drive button for a moment. Okay, the parking brake's engaged. I'm just going to head out here. Head back to the other... Come on. Truck power. Yes, I'm rolling these, but those are just yield signs. So I don't feel too bad doing it. Skip a couple gears here. No idea what the speed limit is. I'm just going to say get to the lake quick, so I can get back to Leige proper. And yeah, I want to see that light out of the corner of my eye, because that's one thing that's been bugging me, is I'm used to the traffic lights being across the way, not next to you. We got that a little closer than I wanted, but... Oh, well, let's just get back to Leige real quick. And the bonus to this now is no trailer. I can actually accelerate this thing at the rate I want. Time to go see what's in Leige proper. And there you go, top gear already. That's amazing how much difference that makes. Alright. I like that speed coming into town. Recruitment agency, knew it. Yeah, it's, as you can tell, I'm still unlocking stuff. And yes, I actually do even try to park them. Who says you can't park them with your mirrors? Alright, then we'll just do a quick skip to daytime. There we go. And now, if I hit F2, there you go, there is my truck. And yes, the wheels, they turn. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching Overthought Gaming. Have a good one. Turning wheels.